What is happening? Welcome to another pitch video breakdown. I am Nick Pollack, founder of PitcherList.com, former pitching coach and college baseball pitcher? Yeah, that's right. Almost said something terrible I didn't want to say. Anyway, hi. We're going to talk about Shane Bieber today, who has been incredible. His slider and curveball have been amazing. He took down the Dodgers yesterday, earned what I call the golden goal, that is the most whiffs and the highest CSW rate of any starter yesterday, both of them at the same time. The thing is, he's doing it with a worse fastball, too. We'll talk all about that today. And we're going to look at this fifth inning where he struck out the side. I'm just, spoiler alert, sorry. You could skip past it. No, he struck out the side. He was dominant. You can probably see it in the headline. Anyway, and we're going to see how he did it. So, here are Trey Turner. This is a really good lineup. Whew. Whew. And there is that breaker. Now, he was throwing both sliders and curveballs yesterday. This, I believe, is a slider at 84 miles per hour. I mean, that's just straight off the table. I mean, like, absolutely nasty. And that tells us that Trey Turner is leaning on the fastball, as they should. Bieber's fastball, actually, this one was 91.5 as opposed to 90.3 that we saw before. His peak 94 miles per hour for Shane Bieber. So still not where we want him to be, but still better 91, 92 versus 90, 91. And it means that guys are likely going to be leaning on that fastball early in counts so they don't face all these breakers. But Trey Turner, you took the gamble. And essentially, you got free real estate, right? Because of how Trey Turner was leaning on the slider, or sorry, on the fastball. You throw a slider that's any decent, you get the strike, even if it's not in the zone. But all right, 0-1 here. Probably go back to it. He's super aggressive on it. Yeah, there you go. Another beautiful one. Trey Turner's just hoping. He's gambiting here, right? He's taking a gamble that he'll throw one fastball, and I'm ready to jump on it. But now you just got two breakers, and if you're Trey Turner, you got to be smart here. You know what the next pitch is. Everyone knows. You're watching right now. What is the next pitch? Come on. It's got to be a slider. Like, you just saw a guy swing at the slider twice already. It's another slider, and he overthrew it. And this is kind of annoying because it's like, if you throw a really competitive one, he's going to swing, right? If you throw one that lands here, anywhere down here, he's going to swing. You don't want to throw it over here because Turner's going to be aggressive on it and actually think about it. And know that it's going to be likely a slider. But you bounce this, and it's like, oh, man, like, if you got it here, like, maybe he does swing, right? But what you can do now is, because Trey Turner is just dying to see a fastball, you can really play with him. And, yeah, if you throw that slider again that's down here, you're going to get the swing at 1-2. So let's see what we get. Oh, I mean, even went for that one? I mean, yeah. All right, Trey Turner, man. You gambled wrong. You messed up, buddy. It's such a filthy slider right now. Shane Bieber has his vintage slider. It's insane. Trey Turner, one of the higher batting averages guys in the league. Nope. Okay, see you bye. Did not get a fastball the entire time. It's just frustrating. It's demoralizing if you're a pitcher. Sorry, if you're a hitter. Now against Freddie Freeman might be a little bit different. This is cool. So we had a righty approach of just like, all right, let's just throw sliders. You could still just throw sliders to Freddie Freeman. Maybe we'll see more curves, a little bit more of a drop to it, but really, if I see a slider, I'm expecting two things. I'm expecting it either here or I'm going to expect it here. Anything that goes into this from Shane Bieber as a slider is a mistake to Freddie Freeman. So keep that in mind. As a righty to a lefty, that's generally going to be the approach. Trying to do a backdoor slider or trying to get it underneath. And you do not want to throw it in the middle of the zone whatsoever. So here we go. And there you go. He's trying to do the backdoor one. He does it really well. And once again, we see a Dodgers batter get really aggressive on the breaker because they're expecting a fastball. And all that tells me is just do the same thing again, right? And that's the mistake one. And that's because then he's able to foul it off. But it's then, I think Freddie Freeman's still looking for a heater here. And I mean, this is a mistake. But the fact that he fouled it off pretty much says to me, if I'm Bieber, like, okay, I just made a mistake with my slider and they couldn't do that. So if I execute it well, they absolutely can't do anything with that. So yeah, more sliders. Like, why would you not throw that? Yeah, done. I mean, that might have been the curveball. I feel like that had more drop to it. My God, it's like he hasn't thrown a single fastball this entire inning. You realize that? It's just been 7 straight breakers. And with the Dodgers being this aggressive, like, Bieber is getting all the information that he needs. The Dodgers are showcasing that they're willing to swing at it. He just keeps throwing it. They've swung at every single one. Bieber in this entire inning has thrown one pitch definitively in the zone. And he's thrown 7 pitches and gotten 2 strikeouts. Just 1. So if I'm the Dodgers, if I'm Will Smith, I'm taking whatever this is. I am not swinging at this. Okay? If I am swinging at it, it's because I'm expecting a breaker. And if it's a fastball, well, then you get your free strike. Oh, man. See, look, there it is, 91. And that's how he gets away with that. That is the mistake. If Will Smith, if this is Trey Turner, if this were Trey Turner, like in this moment, then Trey Turner is getting a single to left field because he's really aggressive on it. He wants it. But Will Smith, likely seeing how he just approached the other 2 guys, going to shift it. And good job on Bieber sneaking in that fastball, just as I talked about it, right? So he just swung at a fastball. Guess what you do? You got to throw breakers. And there's one in the zone. And you can actually kind of see, I think, he's not quite timed for this. It's a little early on the foot coming down. You want a little bit later. And he's trying to slow down the bat just enough, and he can't do it. And he fouls that one off. So again, you throw one down the middle of the zone, right? I mean, this is a mistake. This is too high up. What we've seen them down here, and this is over here, right? So again, you throw the mistake, fouled off. You throw a better one, you get him. Done. Oh, you didn't go? That was pretty good though. And now, just like it was with Trey Turner, it was out of the zone. The guy showcased that he wasn't going to swing it. I mean, the one with the Turner was terrible, but you go back to it again. They think they've earned a fastball, especially considering you've already thrown one to Will Smith. No, you don't. You throw a slider. Do it again. I don't care. Gambit the entire at bat here. One more time. Execute a good one, Bieber, and you got it. Done. Oh, that's filthy. We're on the edge. I mean, this is essentially all he needed to do. And good on Will Smith. Will Smith was on it. He was thinking this wasn't a strike, right? This is a really, really nice spotted pitch. Like, really, really nice. That's like the perfect 3-2 pitch. And props to Will Smith. Will Smith was actually there with Bieber. This is not a product of Will Smith thinking that there was going to be a fastball and this was a slider instead. This was him saying, no, I think that's ball 4, and I'm going to take a gamble on that. Ooh, my God. That's just, one more time. He even held up a bit. He even was like, maybe not, you know. Man. I mean, that's Shane Bieber. And it shouldn't surprise any of you that Shane Bieber is having his success with his slider. That's Will Smith. I wanted on Bieber. With his slider and his curveball. I mean, it's just that good of a pitch, right? Wasn't as good in Coors because Coors is weird and does weird stuff to breaking balls. Outside of it, he does this. The worry I've had with Shane Bieber through the year is when you see an at-bat like this one. This is a 3-2 pitch, right? When batters are more patient at the plate and they'll be able to guess correctly on a fastball, throwing at 91, way different than 93, 94 that we saw in his peak, which means that you will see some starts this year where batters can read the slider, and Bieber doesn't have as good of a slider as he can. And then he has to rely on the fastball in the zone, and he'll get beat by that. Still, when his fastball when his slider looks like this, that's how you beat one of the best offenses in the majors. I can say words, and the words I'm going to say is thank you so much for following this YouTube channel. So go and subscribe, hit the bell, all that fun stuff. Make sure that you can get all the videos that we get. Thanks for tuning in today. But that's going to do it. So my name is Nick Pollack, and may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.